Welcome back to Popes and Pylos. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for a custom achievement. On this competition, we have to take all of India for the Massive India achievement, whilst keeping Genoa the most powerful trader in the world, which is very much still is. We still don't know about Beijing, but surely Beijing doesn't have 259 in it. Seems highly unlikely, let's say. We have a bunch of other rules, but you can find those in the video description or the first video. And, I guess, and or, either or, both, whatever you please. We are in a war against Mr. M, our friend the Mamluk over here. And, well, friend, you know what I mean. Just got our poor one stack wipe because excellent, people leaving the coalition. I thought I scouted this, but the Mamluks must have hidden their army like in Fezzan or something. Or Jufra or Sava, I guess, somewhere where I didn't see them with my boats. And then they just came out and ate my siege stacks. That's unfortunate. Well, the one stack. We also had a battle here that maybe we shouldn't have taken or something. But it seemed fair enough. Wasn't, in the end. We just got unlucky. We declared war on the Mamluks in a bit of a hurry, without waiting for another claim, even though we were 1 month off, because we were afraid that the Mamluks might join the coalition. That had already formed, you just saw the people leave. And I still think that was a good thing to do. I really didn't want a Mamluk-led coalition here. Not only because fighting the Mamluks plus a bunch of other people in a coalition would be very annoying, speaking of very annoying, but also because I would then not really be able to expand into the Mamluks or their friends without triggering the coalition, and that seems like a thing we'd want to avoid. So let's also, I don't know if you go back there, I'll have this stack mop up whatever is left over here. Surely they don't have another stack waiting for me there. And honorable people, few indeed. Pretty good, we can use that for if and when we have to do our scootage toggling for syncing up our vassals. By the way, if you're confused about what I mean when I keep talking about scootage toggling, there is an option for vassals called scootage. Here. That makes them pay you more money, but they won't be caught into your wars. What it doesn't say on the tooltip is that taking away scootage increases liberty desire. And since annexation of a vassal stops once they have liberty desire higher than 50, you can use clicking on a scootage to generate, well, liberty desire, so that they then don't get annexed anymore, and you can keep them from annexing for a while, pause your annexation, so to say. And by doing that, you can make it so that you sync up various annexations you have going. And that is a really good thing to do, mainly because you get a penalty, pretty harsh penalty, on Diplo reputation when you annex a vassal, -3. That does not stack to more or longer when you annex more than one vassal. It just resets the timer. So essentially what you do, or what you can do, is if you time things right, you have a bunch of vassals, you annex them all at the same time-ish, and you only get 1 penalty rather than a billion. And what makes this even more interesting is that Diplo reputation directly affects the speed at which you annex people. And then if you do it piecemeal and you have negative Diplo rep, then suddenly you have a very hard time annexing other people. While if you just do all the annexation at once, then that's fine. Speaking of fine, this is a fine battle. Killed 1 million of their boats. We stole a light and a galley and 2 transports. I don't know how that adds up to 5. Capture chips 5. But this is 4. Not a clue where number 5 is. I don't think any of my friends were involved, were they? No. Just me. Where's boat number 5? One of us can't count. Huh. Interesting. Oh, let's take some damaged boats. Put them into a harbor here. I very much doubt that the Mamluk is going to come back out. Unless I force them to. So I'm not super afraid to do this. I'd like to capture these. Excellent. Now this is highlands into drylands. I do want that battle, but I want them to lock in first. Easily won the siege of Al-Karak here. Very nice. You're trying to come back from that, but we should take Cairo very soon, have that stack freed up, so that's fine. With you to deal with this garbage. And then you're still hunting those. I'll take the admin. Especially happily now that I'm planning to do an admin idea group. And I really want to refocus. When can I refocus on this? In 28. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have focused on those on dip when I did. But I did. Okay, we do have numbers of Mamluks around here. Don't lose Cairo though. Where are you going? To Rosetta. Seems okay. Don't know if I want to start the siege of Tabuk. It is after all a mountain fort and we have at least 46,000 Mamluks around. But that must be about it. Well, no, they have... Didn't see those cannon numbers. There are some more Mamluks in places. A bunch of them over here. I'll probably have to send somebody south. Well, mostly east, I suppose. Soon. But I'd like to have full control of stuff, which I now do. Okay, you get the honor going east for now. You get the honor of being my obedient servant, yes, sure, but also getting into Mamluk territory there and cap-sieging it. Where did the folks from here go? You ran? Could have taken the long route around. Weird. Did I kill them? Pretty sure there were 12,000 Mamluks around here that ate my guy. Where did they go? Can't just eat my guy and then leave. How rude. Where are you going to Al-Karak? Okay, I think I sent you to Tabuk. I think I might kill these on Al-Karak. Should they just move through because of the it's my own controlled territory thing that I keep complaining about? It happens. At least I understand why it's happening now, so that's a big win. Still don't like it, but I mean, who does? Is this risky? Probably. Because we don't know where that treacherous 12 stack is. But it's probably alright. I don't need you into book. Can't you split you in half though? That's a bit unfortunate because attrition here is not great. I could swap you out. So I have the mercenaries take the attrition. They have a decent amount of their own manpower pool. Yeah, I probably will. My general is better at sieging than theirs is, but I think this is still worth. Munich gains prestige and some protection and erz. Trade protection against the freaking Spanish. Do still want this idea group and we can get started. Well, I guess it saves us some money, right? Merc cost. This also includes admin cost. I mean merc upkeep cost. So let's start taking these ideas. It's gonna be a long time before that idea group actually pays back in admin. Oh no, come on game. I mean, I know it was my fault, but still, come on game. But I do like getting that. First of all, the earlier you get it, the earlier it pays back, and the more you get in the whole run of the game. And secondly, the what's it called, governing capacity we get from it is going to be very useful, even if we don't get the direct admin bonus out of it just yet. Oh, we're not breaking even just yet. Could you stop hunting my friends? 3-star general to boot. Sometimes these Mamluks are just rude. I can catch your back up at least. If you're rude to my friends, then I'm rude to you. We control the province. Good. Keep going there. Well, that's a 5-stack of cannons only. Is that why we lost that earlier battle? Because I fought with 5 cannons? If so, then I mean that makes a lot of sense. Fighting with 5 cannons doesn't. The fact that we lost does. And actually, Iraq getting beaten up here is not so bad. They're a bit libertarians at this moment anyway, so if I can hurt them a bit, make them see the light, it seems good. Alright, there is whatever this area is, the Maghreb, I suppose, because it says that on the tin. I mean, it's Northern Africa, obviously, but which part of Northern Africa, I'm not quite sure. Other than Maghreb, because it does say that on the tin. I could fight you here. And I'd be flanking you. That's kind of nice. We have a 4-3-4 that beats yours. Well, it doesn't beat your general, but it does beat you on maneuver, so we don't get the -1 from the river there. Yeah, maybe. We do have backup available, so do they. There's an Haditha soon. Yeah, I might have to run these folks in as soon as they make it to Sidon. Just forced march, so we maybe get there in time. Somehow, oh, these... I thought the I'm catching them battle symbol was for these folks, but it was just for the 2-stack that was walking in. That was not very helpful. But I guess at least we get to kill a 2-stack. That's something. It was a 1-stack we just killed it? No, it must have been a 1 and 1 stack. That's a lot of people though going to Tadmor. How much do I want you to walk? Let's not fast walk into Hamar. Just walk into Homs and have you walk into Hamar. Try to be ready to react to anything that they might be cooking up there. But most of Egypt is under our control. We have this stack coming back home. I feel okay about this. I don't like that our Persian land has been taken. It's not going to be particularly relevant in any way, shape or form, but I don't like it. How do I like a battle in Tadmor? If you're leaving with half. That's interesting. Let's see how far you're leaving. Not very far. 14th, 17th, 13th. So half my army would arrive. These folks would be a bit late. But I could make them march. They're not moving just yet. I don't know if that's a battle I should be taking. It's probably not. It never is. It's like whenever I ask myself whether I should be taking a battle or not, the answer is no. And then by greed gets the better of me. Do I have decent 3-3-1-1, 4-3-4? But I can't put a good guy in charge of either of these armies because you're not your own land, my own land, and you're a mercenary army. Fine. Now they're coming in. Lost a sick cardinal in there. Do get a few days of outflanking them, so that's helpful. We do get the support of a Iraqi trooper here. That's probably not very helpful. A single unit. Yeah, you guys can go north. You keep on walking. Not that they're going to be in any way, shape, or form in time here. Yeah, but we are crushing this. Excellent. We won and we killed more than we lost. And we're going to eat that one stack that had the tenacity. Again, probably not the right word. To follow me here. Temerity. I think so is the word I'm looking for. But I mean, tenacity is also a word, so how could that be wrong? And I guess they also have the tenacity, it's just not what I mean. How's my coring going? Decently. Because I think I want a big peace deal here. Excellent event. Admin plus better mill. Wait, when did I not upgrade? I think I took mill tech last episode, right? Never upgraded this. Is this the time? Yeah. Hurts my morale of my troops. But I hope that I won't have a battle for a moment or two. And this way we have better cannons once we do have a battle. Let's get you out of Iraq and then out of my Persian land. Did get to take Tabuk as well. Very, very nice. How much do I dare to continue here? I don't think I quite dare to go into Janbu al-Bar here. Well, maybe I do. I'm just gonna make these follow. And these follow. And these can maybe do some sort of fill-in tactic here. What are we doing on that manpower? Okay, we're making 1,200 a month. It's not a bad sum. I don't know how much I'm losing to attrition. But I dare hope that with my use of mercenaries plus the reduced attrition that we have, we should be fine there. We should at least be recovering more troops than we're losing. You're already alive and going to Madin Sulyam. Let's make sure that we have our backup around before we take any such battles. I mean, we kind of do, right? I have 60,000 troops right here. Going into Alula and then Medina. Can I do this? I can. Okay. I don't want to, but I want to be able to. So we can support Medina there. If necessary. They might just... Oh. We actually fought a battle there that I didn't mean to take. Oh, because my other boats were still in the repair shop and I didn't pay attention. Yep, my mistake. Lost a galley and 2 galleys and a light. Because I'm a fool. Oh! Earlier when we had the 4 and 5 thing, it was probably that we lost a ship. And we also gained 5. So we gained a total of 4. That's what we saw there. That actually makes some sense to me. But now is this the amount of gain navy? I don't think we crushed them all, did we? They're not here anymore, so we must have. I'll take it. Any boats left? You have 5 lights, 8 galleys, and 12 cogs. Not sure where you're hiding. Where did you come from? I looked for you before. You were just hiding. You must have been somewhere in the desert down here. We do have a solution to that, though. It's called the brig. Throw him in the brig. No, I mean, this kind of brig. None of these are the kind of, well, 2 of these are the kind of brig, I mean, but I was looking for these brigs here. And I do have an army around. Do I have enough here? I have enough here to beat the Mamluk. Get you over here, get you loaded onto those boats, and then throw them out of my North African... What did it say it was? The Maghreb? I think so. Treating claves. Thanks for the important message. I probably complain about that more than I should. Because for one, I can tweak message settings and I don't. And for another, I mean, how's the game supposed to know which of these messages I want to see and I don't want to see? But still, it's stupid. There's a bunch of barks here, most of which are combat ready. It's gonna have those make money again. The Mamluk fleet is small enough that I'm quite happy fighting them with my battle fleet alone. Spark, are you ready? You are. No, it might not go out because it's afraid. Petrified. Well, that's okay. It surely won't make a big difference to our campaign whether we have one more or fewer bark protecting trade in Genoa. It does seem quite unlikely. Again, annoyed by the mercenaries and the fact that I can't split any off to do carpet sieging and or just murdering of that Mamluk stack. Pretty big disadvantages to having mercenaries. I mean, clearly there are advantages, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Such as the fact that I can turn money into men. Oh, it tends to be good. Speaking of money into men, I can just turn my cavalry up to better cavalry. I have like 2 cavalry total. So this doesn't really hurt anybody at all. Feel like I had more people going here? 18,000? Did I redirect somebody? I guess 18 is enough to beat up the 12 here. Attach. Get into Bardia so we don't get a river crossing penalty. Now, do we keep Isnardo Longo? We must be going towards 60. 58. 60 means quite high death chance. But I mean, this ruler... Yeah, I'm just going to keep him around. I think it's worth the chance that he dies on us. Somewhere in the middle. Won't be happy when that happens, if and when that happens. But it will also not be a big problem. Oh, you're coming to Bardia now? If I had seen that a bit earlier, I might have been able to actually ambush you here. No, you might not actually join. Maybe this way I can trick you. Yeah, I can. I get to stack wipe the 1 stack. And these guys are now locked in and they're gonna... Well, we're not gonna get a defensive advantage from it. Because it's not defensive terrain. But they are not gonna get the bonus, or we're not gonna get the penalty, I suppose, from landing. And that is pretty big. What's happening down here? Let's crunch these and take back all this. Honestly, taking back all that doesn't seem like what you should be doing at all. Let's crunch these just because they annoy me and then help with that siege instead. Khorasan nicely provides us a 3-star general. 4641. Pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Speaking of pretty sweet, so much war score that we might just be able to piece these folks out quite soon for all that we want. Even though we haven't taken the war goal yet, which is Basra, if I remember correctly. I will reject the reform. I don't want to lose 10 tradition. Does buying down inflation cost me the thing? Don't think it does. By the thing I mean this, absolutism. No. Increasing autonomy does, reducing war exhaustion does, but buying down inflation does not. Ah, that costs me admin, let's not do it right now. That's 47,000 of those folks. Sorry, Coruscant, I think you're on your own. Where are they going though? They're going to grain. Yeah, I'm gonna go away. I'm just gonna leave here. Thank you very much. No need to lose all my mercs. But we should have a look at peace deal. So we take the land we have claims on, and or my subject has claims on. And then what do we take? You can see it's Popes and Pilots after dark again. By me having something to drink. By the way, somebody, colleague of mine, commented the other day that my episodes where I drink are worse than the other ones. And I'm sure that's true, but it's usually not because I'm drunk, because it's usually my first glass of the day, often my last, but instead because it's in the evening and I'm tired, and that's why I'm having a glass of wine, and that's why my episodes are worse. So, yeah. What am I looking for here? Right. Aggressive expansion. A lot of people care. Does anybody care who doesn't already utterly hate me? Malwa, Warsangali, Delhi, and I guess Gujarat. That might draw that old coalition back. But probably not unless I go to war with somebody relevant. So this might be fine. I'm somewhat tempted to keep taking the coast here though, because I believe Sirt is a center of trade. Ah, but I can't quite do it. No, we're not island hopping, I'm not doing this. Ah, but I wanted this, right? Adana. That doesn't seem to change much. Mostly people who already hate me, sure. But it does require us to have some more war score. How much more war score? Probably not a lot. No, tiny amounts. But it would help if we didn't lose a battle now. Also help if we got bisaVCI out of the war, I think. Not because they're scary or anything. Ah, thought I was getting caught there, but it's just my stupid subject getting caught instead. Sorry, stupid subject, I would like to help you, but that would cost me, and I don't want to pay. But at least you're gonna slow down the chase, so my mercs can get away. Dig that. Cores come. Right, we can't really peace out yet anyway, because we have cores to do. Modena, though. Wait, when did I take Modena? I've had this forever. I get that I can... I must have just been essentially executed that the timer of the Reformation has run out here. It's nothing to do with the core coming in. Just happened on the same monthly tick. Felt weird though. I like that they just leave me the siege of Qatif here, even though they could obviously just grab it. Because once I get Qatif, I certainly have enough war score to just piece them out here, right? Oh no, mistakes were made. Then you might as well go kill these. I meant to just move this spawn stack. You're actually getting away. Not a big fan of that. I think I'm just going to turn you around though. You took me Qatif, so that should be enough. Yeah. 90. Now we look for any other land. No, just Benghazi, which we can't really take reasonably. I think we're taking Basra, right? Yeah. Giving Basra to my subject? No, to me. But I also have a claim. I don't need to give it to Iraq. And at this point in time, we probably don't want to make Iraq any bigger before we annex them. We do want to wait with the Europe extension for the cores to come in. Okay, go have to war a bit longer, or give a bunch of land to our subject, which I don't want to do. I also don't want to war longer, but hey, I definitely want the core creation cost reduction. Thanks, game, for reminding me that I had something in the cards there. That would have been a very sad day if I had pieced them out there and then a minute later I get the core creation cost reduction. You folks, aren't you supposed to join up with these? Minus the cog. And go and make me money? As in, stop those freaking Tunisians from taking my money. Whoa. Poor Tikrit. Maybe I should have built a fort for the for the Iraqi in Tikrit. That is a very sad looking siege there. Then again, Devassia is looking much better, but we didn't just breach the walls. I mean, the Mamluks probably just paid for a wall breach. AI loves to do that. For I don't know what reason. Because they just don't do budgeting of monarch points the way a human would. I was about to say a smart human would, but kind of implies that I'm a smart human, and that's a bit preposterous, isn't it? I would like to beat these up, just don't quite know how. Try this once more. Hope there's not another Mamluk stack hiding in the weeds there. In the desert. I guess we have to put another cut into this video. I was kind of hoping to be done with the Mamluking war by the end of this video. Clearly we're not. And, well, it does mean we get to take more stuff. I do like taking more stuff. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say to me, then that comment section might just be the place for you. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.